What's up guys, it's Drac. I lost all of my hair and it looks like I gotta go to New York in about an hour. So I wanted to take a second to do my 100% non-nepotistic review of the Faux Bow Pro Recurve edition. I checked out the prototypes, I told you guys about the Kickstarter, and then I secreted away and backed the Kickstarter so that I could do a completely unbiased review of the product and let you know what I thought of it as somebody who paid dollar bills for it. I've done a lot of reviews on Mark's stuff in the past. I really like Mark. That's my disclaimer. These are products that I picked up specifically because I wanted to see how the Kickstarter fulfillment went and I wanted to see what I was gonna wind up with. And I'm pleasantly surprised because I feel like realistically, at the level I backed, I got everything that you need to recreate what we did in the office. I've got the brand new tent down here. They claim that this is, I think, a $40 retail target. It's kind of like a Sportbrella pop-up. Honestly, it's pretty cool. I like that it has a target. I like that it catches your arrows. I like that I miss it 20% of the time because I'm a little bit rusty. The Arrow Caddy is one of the coolest things. Whatever this is valued at in the Kickstarter, if they sell this independently on the website, I really highly recommend it because it's very nice not only to have a sort of quiver to pull out of if you're just going to be shooting back here for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever, but also it's nice that you can grab it and roll on down to pick up all of your arrows and then roll all the way back. Is it bulletproof? Absolutely not, but it gets the job done and it folds away into next to nothing, which is pretty cool. As for the bow itself, this is $117 after the Kickstarter. That is its full retail value. I'm not gonna bother breaking down what each bow costs if you back different levels, but the purposes of this video, let's say it was about $100. It is unequivocally the best faux bow yet. It's ambidextrous. You can hold it this way if you're correct-handed, and this way if you happen to be mark-handed. Absolutely, left-handedness is a big part of their design philosophy over there. Got a lot of levels of different customization. Over here, you've got this bracket where you can clip on this little piece if you wanna have a built-in quiver for your faux bow that snaps on just like so, and that obviously is going to hold arrows like yay. I don't usually generally like having a quiver on my thing like this, but if you don't have the rolling quiver, I think that this is a great option. I also got a few of their kind of prototypey LARP arrows, but we'll get to that in a second. For the purposes of the video, I just want you to see how much fun I have with this product. I'm going to embarrass myself heartily putting some of these down range, and we'll see how it goes. I think I'm 35, 40 feet to target, so I should be relatively competent. Yeah, immediately. Maybe it'll take me a second to warm up, but very similar to real archery. You've got nocks, you've got a nock point, you've got kind of this finger guide here. I like to shoot 1 over, 2 under. I've seen every variety of that. I think Lars Anderson pulls his bowstring with his mind, but I'm not quite that good yet. That wasn't bad. At least it's where it's supposed to go, right, guys? Nice, not bad. Come on. So I think that the more often you did this, not only the stronger your lats would get, but also the better you would get at it. Kind of lining up into it. I'm learning that the way that I'm releasing off of this rubber, I'm pulling a little bit to the left, so I'm trying to adjust for that as I go along. I'm learning that the bow seems to have a poundage somewhere. It's definitely light. I'd say it's under 20 pounds. I think that if you're an adult, you could shoot this thing all day, no problem, no questions asked. If you're a little bit on the wee warrior side, this might be an activity that fatigues you after 30 minutes, which means it's actually not a bad workout, right? All right, guys, so as we take this shot, I'm just gonna let you in on some behind the scenes humor. Oh, come on. My cameraman, who also happens to be my best friend, is teasing me about how between these jump cuts, I don't know who all the Spice Girls are. So we're gonna fire and humble ourselves by saying that we think that one's called maybe Gaga, but not Lady Gaga. One's called Baby, and I don't know all the Spice Girls. So that's an interesting piece of Americana that I missed. If you guys know who all the Spice Girls are, let me know down below. It would also be very flattering because it would tell me that you watched into this part of the video. Hopefully Pat's making some of these near misses tolerably good. Maybe I just need to start closer. I think that this was a real ego set on the target down here. We're gonna, well, now it's windy. That's my excuse. My excuse is that I had to correct the target and pull this back into place. And then in doing so, obviously, you know, you forget exactly where you left your rolling quiver. It has a habit of rolling away on you. This is the Faux Bow Recurve, the Faux Bow Pro Recurve. And I really do think that this is an awesome way to play archery tag at home. I'm probably not supposed to say that, but so it's actually a great segue. The closer target will serve ourselves pretty well when we take a look at this thing. So if you backed in such and such a way, you got one of these. I think I got a few of these along with some extra tips that you can attach. They're theoretically interchangeable, but you want to glue them on. The Doesn't Matter arrow body shaft, which is patented, is cross-compatible with these different arrowheads, and the fact that they're using real fletching now should give me very few excuses for this performance. But this is the LARP arrow. They're trying these out. I'd love to see Mark take on kind of the archery tag industry, because I find these to be a far more pleasant shooting experience in general than the recurves that they tend to use. They like to use like low weight fiberglass shafts with like old school foam tips on them, and I think that there's some controversy in the LARP arena as to whether or not they might have patented somebody else's idea. I don't want to get into all that. I know that this is all Mark because he's the one doing this tube and this foam, but hopefully they fly pretty straight. And then maybe we can get Jake out here in a second. All right, let's get Jake out here and see if man-sized targets work better. Oh, Jacob! There you are, Jake. What are you up to?
I'm over 18 and consent to playful violence.
Attaboy. No! Well, the arrows are waterproof and the bow is too. Come down here so I can hit you. You have the high ground, Anakin.
But I don't have a lightsaber.
It's true, yeah. Oh, God. Come on! I'm getting... That was a, what's it called? The Princess and the Frog moment for us. Never mind. Don't worry about it, Internet. Jake and I are older. I'm sure the LARP arrows are safe, Internet.
Oh, God, that was smaller. That one sounded like it might hurt.
That one was a little different. This is the one I'm supposed to shoot you with. All right, I'm going to aim closer.
He clipped my arm. Are you supposed to be good at this?
This is atrocious.
Do we need a restart?
No. This is great. This is a perfect example of the level of fun you can be having embarrassing yourself. All right, breathe, knock, point. Look at Jake directly. Pretend he's a deer and... There we go. Knock. Cheek. I'm so twisted up. Cheek? At this point. Oh my God. All right, we're gonna aim to the left because they all go to the right. How was that?
It wasn't bad.
See? All right. I'm pretty confident that you can shoot adult friends who consent to playful violence with any of the arrows. However, the LARP arrows are extra safe if perhaps... I don't know, Jake throws them pretty good. Maybe they're just as aerodynamic. They're certainly symmetrical, but that's our take. I think that if you have any amount of LARPy fun in you, if you're a foam flinging enthusiast that's already kind of entering into this new exciting pro category, I think that $100 for something that completely changes up the muscle set and clearly requires an element of skill beyond just point and click is pretty exciting. Great, I dialed into the target now, of course. Anyway, much love, NERF on, Drac out. Boop. All right, over here we do believe in fair play.
I also missed to the right.
Yeah, but you hit the target. That's not bad. It's not as easy as it looks. Clipped a little.